I'm Francisco Perez Spiess from Wattkraft. We have been working with Huawei now for nearly 10 years. And on my right side is Mr. Klaus Schroth, also from Wattkraft. This year at the Intersolar, once again, we have seen a quite impressive range of products being presented by Huawei, covering, I would say, all important market segments in the solar industry, which are residential, commercial, industrial, also utility scale. What has impressed me most is, I'm more focused on the residential and commercial industrial segments, is quick commissioning of products, easy installation. So this is a very important aspect for the installers themselves. Of course, the full range of product is exactly what the market is right now demanding. In this sense, Huawei has done a good job in anticipating market movements and market trends. Regarding utility scale, our expert is Klaus Schroth, so I will hand over, he will explain.
Thank you, Francisco. So, on the utility scale side, here on the Intersolar, the most impressive things are the 800 volt inverters. We have, for the large scale plants, we need to cover bigger areas, and then with a higher voltage, we have, it's easier with low cable costs to cover all the big areas. And now we do have the new transformer substations from Huawei, 6.5 megawatt per transformer substation. So it's easy to get it all from one hand, from one manufacturer, to have an easy connection. We have also the anti-PID solution inside the transformer substation. So also for 1500 volt panels, we are very safe and very reliable, keeping the production up for 20 years plus.
What are the key factors? Well, there are a number of them. If we want to summarize all together, we have, first of all, easy commissioning. We have probably the highest product reliability in the whole industry right now. We have a big commitment on the company side to customer satisfaction, customer service. We have a financially strong company that can achieve things that maybe others cannot in that time. We are talking about research and development. We are talking about innovation of products. We are talking about accessing and anticipating market trends in the right moment. And time to market is really essential in this industry. We are talking about integration of artificial intelligence, for example, with their monitoring systems, with their monitoring solutions. We are talking about really cutting-edge technology for all market segments. And last but not least, there is one important factor. We are now working nearly 10 years with Huawei together. And this key aspect is very important for us as a company, which is the loyalty. Huawei has proven to be a loyal partner at all times, really. And this is a key factor also. On the more commercial side, we have on one side marketing support. We have on the other side, we have this support in seminars, in trainings. Right now we are running together with Huawei, the Huawei Solar Roadshow in 4 countries at the same time. We also have the support with seminars, customer approach, as I said before, anticipating market trends, so the right products are there. And on the technical side, we also have a number of key aspects in the support. So this is my colleague Klaus Schroth who will talk about them.
For the technical side, we have strong support from all the technical guys from Huawei for new plants, for designing the correct systems, helping our customers, especially for the new customers which are not so used to the Huawei system, and to find the right solution. Also, we have trainings, especially for new products. So when the products are on the market, we already do know the details and can find the solution for the customers and install it right after the product is launched.
Many times I used to say that companies are companies, but in the end it's a collection of people doing things. And it is exactly the spirit of the people which drives companies far. In this case, one additional key aspect in our relationship with Huawei and what we are experiencing also on the market acceptance side is the determination, the real determination to solve all problems that may happen. Because it is clear sooner or later some problem will come up. And it is this, I will solve that, whatever it takes, which has really made a difference. This partnership works very well because this spirit is on both teams, on both sides. Top benefits from digital power. Of course, there are a number of them. Again, we would talk about fantastic products, about reliability, about market acceptance. But the bottom line of it is, after nearly 10 years of common partnership, Huawei and Wattkraft could achieve a big growth. And our presence in European markets, Asian markets, is being a big success story every single day. This is really the bottom line. This is the big top benefit of it. We are present in all market segments. So again, residential, commercial, industrial, utility scale. On the residential side, all the products are being used, inverters, storage solutions, the power meters, communication, monitoring platform, everything. The same applies to commercial, industrial, very successful. And on the utility scale, which is growing fast, also a number of solutions are being used. I hand over again to Klaus, which is our utility scale expert.
Yeah, thank you. For utility scale, we use, of course, all the inverters, transformer substations, anti-PID function. But I want to mention one other thing very much, which is remote O&M, remote maintenance. Huawei tries and does it very successfully, that everything which can be managed from remote, from your desk, out of the office, can be done, can be measured, like smart IV curve diagnosis, where you can look into the panels, see all the failures from your desk. And with this, we are very successful with our customers together and have a very good solution. This works not only in the large-scale plants, we have the same, of course, also in the industrial and the small plants.
What Klaus has right now said is very important. In the small residential sector, it is essential that the installer does not have to go back again and again and again to the plant, because the budget is not so big. So here it is really essential that all the operation and maintenance can be done remotely, as much as possible, of course. But in this case, we are talking about nearly no need to go back to a PV plant ever. This is essential. Okay, yes, this is really about customer satisfaction, basically, on the residential side. Here we have two different types of customers. We have on one side an installer, which for him what is really important is I want to finish the installation as quick as possible. So commissioning has to be easy, without hassles. Messy installations are not good for any installer. They want to finish their job as fast as possible because they have many more jobs to do. Huawei has simplified the commissioning not only of the inverters, also of the optimizer to an extreme, and the same happens with the residential storage system, the Luna. In this way, we are receiving a lot of positive feedback from the installers, telling us that they really have nearly no problems when commissioning the systems. On the other side, we have the end user. Here the motivation is different. The end user is the house owner. For him, it's a more emotional relation. He is thinking about energy independence, he is thinking about other things. And in the end, usually it's a non-technical person. So what is here essential is to have a straightforward user interface so that the end user can really monitor how well is his plant performing, how much of this energy independence he is achieving actually. This is a key aspect. So it has to be an easy to use end user interface. It is on the smartphone available, also online if he prefers. And this is a key aspect for the end user. Of course, reliability here is essential. An end user expects nowadays, as a non-technical person, that things simply work. Like, for example, a smartphone. It should work and that's it. In this aspect, Huawei is meeting all expectations, and we are receiving a very positive feedback from this market segment. Klaus, maybe you want to add something about utility scale at this point?
Of course, So the feedback from the installers of the utility scale plants and inverters is that it's most easy way to install the AC side on the big inverters. We have the best connection possible I've seen so far in the market at all, and commissioning is very easy with the smart logger. We can configure all the inverters, all the string inverters in large scale plants at once, and of course the basis of it all is the stability of the inverters, and this, as you mentioned already, we have what I think the most stable inverters in the market right now.
Okay, regarding our future collaboration with Huawei, we recently have signed an agreement, and this was yesterday, for another 10 gigawatt of capacity. Just to make a comparison, 1 gigawatt power output would be a nuclear power plant. So this is the kind of frame agreement that we have just signed yesterday. I think that this is a strong commitment from Huawei to us and from us to Huawei. This underlines this very solid partnership that has been developed in the last 10 years.